What Nigerians are reacting to right now is very sensitive, very emotional, and very serious. The headline alone has already raised tension across the country. Reports circulating show growing international attention on the security situation in parts of northern Nigeria, especially Sokoto and surrounding areas. The discussion has moved beyond local concerns and is now attracting strong reactions abroad. People are talking because it involves religion, leadership, and the safety of innocent citizens. This is why this story is spreading fast and why many Nigerians are shocked. Please, before we go deeper, if this information is important to you, like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss verified updates as this story continues to develop. The main issue here is the increasing pressure on traditional and religious institutions to protect communities under their influence. There are reports of violent attacks linked to armed groups operating in rural areas, and these attacks have affected respected traditional and religious figures. This has caused fear among ordinary people because when leaders who represent peace and unity are targeted, it sends a strong message that no one feels fully safe anymore. Families are worried, religious groups are worried, and community leaders are worried. At the same time, there is heavy discussion around comments and reactions from foreign governments concerning the treatment and protection of religious minorities. This has opened a bigger debate about human rights, freedom of worship, and the responsibility of local authorities to ensure fairness and safety for everyone, regardless of faith or background. Many Nigerians feel this matter should be handled carefully so it does not create misunderstanding or increase tension between communities that have lived together for years. If you are following this story closely, please like this video and subscribe, because these discussions are shaping how the world sees Nigeria right now. What has shocked many people is not just the violence itself, but the symbolism behind it. Traditional rulers and religious leaders are seen as pillars of stability. When they are affected by insecurity, it raises questions about how deep the problem has become. People are asking, if respected leaders are not safe, what about farmers, traders, women, and children living in remote villages? This fear is real, and it is spreading. Another angle people are discussing is how misinformation can make situations worse. Strong headlines can create panic if not handled responsibly. That is why Nigerians are calling for calm, careful investigation, and balanced reporting. It is important that leaders at all levels speak wisely, because careless words can increase division instead of solving problems. Unity matters now more than ever. Once again, like this video and subscribe so you stay informed with calm and clear explanations, not rumors. There is also growing pressure on the federal government to show stronger action against insecurity. Many citizens believe that security efforts must improve, especially in rural areas where attacks are more frequent. People want to see practical solutions, not just statements. This includes better protection for communities, better intelligence gathering, and stronger cooperation between local leaders and security agencies. Religious leaders across different faiths are also calling for peace. Many of them are reminding their followers that violence does not represent true belief or culture. These voices are important because they help reduce fear and prevent the situation from turning into a religious crisis. Nigeria has a history of diversity, and many people are determined not to let insecurity destroy peaceful coexistence. If you believe Nigeria deserves peace and honest discussion, like this video and subscribe so your support helps this channel continue responsible storytelling. At this point, the story is still unfolding. Emotions are high, reactions are strong, and Nigerians at home and abroad are watching closely. The next steps taken by authorities, traditional institutions, and community leaders will matter a lot. What happens next could either calm the situation or make it more tense, depending on how carefully things are handled. Now, as we continue, let me say this clearly. This kind of headline mixes three very sensitive things at once: foreign pressure, religion, and traditional leadership. And that combination can easily create fear and confusion if people don't separate facts from rumors. So, as you listen, keep this in mind. Some parts of this story are being discussed as reports and claims, and Nigerians are demanding clear confirmation, clear names, clear dates, and clear accountability. And please, if you want more updates like this in a clear way, like this video and subscribe because it really helps the channel grow. What many people mean when they say US government attacks Sokoto Caliphate is not that there is a physical attack. They usually mean there is strong criticism, pressure, or official concern about what is happening to Christians and other vulnerable groups in some parts of the north. This kind of foreign attention often comes through statements, reports, diplomatic comments, or human rights discussions. Nigerians react strongly to it because people don't like outsiders sounding like they are judging Nigeria. But at the same time, many citizens also want real protection for everyone living in the country. Now, the part about Christians is a major trigger in Nigeria because we have a long history of religious sensitivity. Once people feel one group is being targeted, fear rises quickly. The truth is, ordinary Nigerians, Muslims, Christians, and everyone else are mostly trying to live normal lives. The real pain is that insecurity does not choose religion. It often hits the poorest and most exposed communities first. That is why people are saying the focus should be on stopping violence and protecting citizens, not on spreading blame between religions. Please, like this video and subscribe, because we are going to keep this calm, simple, and responsible. Now, let's talk about the part that is shaking people emotionally. Reports of attacks where respected figures like an Emir or an Imam are affected. Whether it is fully confirmed or still being investigated, just the idea of it is enough to create shock, because these figures represent order, culture, and community guidance. In many villages, the emirate system and religious leadership are the closest form of authority people feel. So when violence touches that level, the message people hear is, this insecurity has entered the heart of society. This is where another big debate starts. Some people say traditional rulers should do more to push security and protect locals. Others say traditional rulers are not armed forces and cannot fight these groups, but they can help with intelligence, community coordination, conflict prevention, and early warning. That is the balanced view. They may not fight, but they can help prevent and reduce harm if government supports them properly. And please, like this video and subscribe, because this is not just gossip. It is a national conversation that affects real lives. Now, the Sultan of Sokoto shock angle is also serious. The Sultan is not just a local leader. He is a major religious and traditional figure with national influence. So anytime his name enters a trending headline with words like shock, Nigerians expect either 1. A strong statement, 2. A reaction to violence, 3. A call for calm, or 4. A message to government and communities. In situations like this, leaders often try to calm the public and prevent retaliation or panic. The key is this: when a society is tense, wise words matter, because one careless line can be twisted online and used to create division. Now let's talk about why these headlines become so powerful on social media. Many creators use emotional wording to make people click. It is over, bombshell, shock, attack, no mercy. These words can attract attention, but they can also spread fear. So as a responsible channel, what we do is we take the emotion out and we focus on the real issue. People are not safe enough in some areas, and citizens want stronger protection. And please, if you support calm and clear reporting, like this video and subscribe. Another important part Nigerians are discussing is the international image problem. When foreign governments or international groups talk about Nigeria, it can affect investor confidence, diplomatic relationships, travel advice, and even how Nigerian communities abroad are treated. So even people who don't like foreign pressure still agree on one thing. Nigeria must reduce insecurity so the world does not use our problems to define us. Now, what do Nigerians want right now from authorities? Most people are asking for 4 simple things. 1. Truth. Clear confirmation of what happened, where and when. 2. Justice. Arrest and prosecution of those behind violence. 3. Protection. Improved security presence in rural communities. 4. Peace building. Preventing the issue from turning into religious conflict. This is why the story is big. It is not just about one place. It reflects a broader national concern.